Hello, everyone. My name is Monroe Man with Break Diving, joined today by Nafi in India and also Hichandra, also in India. We're having our BD powwow for the month of August. Huzzah. And we're going to talk about our plans for the month. And in the community itself, we all created longer lists, but we're going to talk about, each of us is going to talk about the two most important tasks for the month of August for each of us. So we'll just go around the room. I actually need to look at the list myself and decide what my first one is. Let me
Hello.
see. I
Hello.
have a, yeah. Hey, can you hear us?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
I can
me
hear
too.
also. Yes.
And
Nice to see you.
I'd say the most important thing right now for this month is, because I have to do this over the next 2 days, is my mom and I bought a condo recently that we're renting here in Florida, and the lease expires August 31st. And we want to get the renewal lease to him now, today or tomorrow, because he should have some time to review the lease and determine if he wants to renew, which he does, but he should have time. So I think later today or tomorrow, definitely I'm going to focus on writing up this new lease and making sure that he has it. So that's my number one most important task for August. I have to do this, because if not, and we lose a tenant who's been paying rent on time, then it's a big struggle to find somebody new. Nafi, what's your number one, from your list that you wrote, what's your number one list target for this month?
Like finishing that redemption, right? I haven't finished that yet, so I will have to fill this form.
Finishing what?
That dive form is there, no?
Oh, yeah. Which dive are you certifying?
For dancer, like I have already sent the video of dancing, and now I will have to fill this form. And later, I would like to learn new choreography and
Right.
make a video on that and do it again. Next level for the next time.
Is the current video, is it on YouTube or somewhere?
Yeah, like no, this video is not YouTube. Another video is there in YouTube. I haven't sent that to you
It
yet.
would be helpful to, because when we do the certification, it would be nice if we could post something on the the WISE guidance, a link to the YouTube video, so anyone who wants to see, oh, can Nafi actually do the basic dance? Click and watch.
Like, can I share my drive video? I'll share my drive, the link to my drive.
You could share the link to your drive as long as it's shared securely, because you don't want somebody to get, like, random people on the internet to be able to log into your drive. But if it's a way to send a link and the link is view only.
Only, view only. I will do that.
Then that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine too.
Yeah, I think that's fine, because I don't have a YouTube channel. Then I will have to create one, and no.
I could put the video on my YouTube channel if you want. If you want.
Then
just a thought.
yeah, I will think about it. I will think about it. That's
keeping it on your drive and just sending the link is completely fine too. Just make sure that it's not editable, or they can get into your drive and do crazy stuff. Yeah.
Oh, okay, fine.
What kind of dance is it?
It's Kpop. It's very famous, and my moves are not that advanced level. I'm just learning.
See Nafi Kpop.
Thank you.
And Pete, what is your number one target goal for the month of August 2022?
Oh, definitely the short stories, because they are linked to my novel. And actually, I discussed with Ria about the plot of the short story. She likes it, and she have actually reviewed it also. And I found taken out all the points about which necessary to form this short story. And this will be actually the entry point of my novel. So this is very important. I'm working very hard on it from last 2 months actually. So I think in August I will at least post 5 short stories, which are all linked to my novels, and they will be in the novel in another form. So as a parallel story or something like that, you can say payback story like that, or flashes of some say characters or something like that. So, or I can arrange them like what we can say Easter eggs like
Mhm.
that. So this actually this is the most important thing.
Cool. So there are two different short stories?
Not too different. All of them are different short stories.
Okay.
5 of them.
So let's go now. Let's go around. We each heard each of us talk about a target goal for the month. Mine number one is writing up this lease. Nafi's is getting her dive certification for K-pop dancing submitted on break diving, and Hichandra's number one goal is finishing. You said two short stories?
No, 5.
Five.
5. Yeah.
So now let's each go around and ask one question to each person. So I'll start. And then, so Nafi, about yours, why are you interested in K-pop dancing?
Um, Let me think for a minute. Actually, I haven't thought about it. It just came to me when I see them dancing. Like actually, the first generation dancers, K-pop dancers, they're like so much enthusiastic and different from a lot of bands. No offense, but that's true. They sing, they dance, and they do all stuff. So it kind of like um, inspirational in other ways too. When I start to study, I think of them. When I start to do something that is very much complicated, difficult for me, I think of them because nobody is perfect, and they try to do so, and we see them as perfect. So they put a lot of hard work into it, making us like making them perfect. So I feel like, yeah, we can do that too. If they did it, we can do it. So I feel like they are motivation.
I
Yeah,
can't wait. I can't wait
you
to
get
see.
it right.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's like
Great.
fanny fangirl.
That's great. I can't wait to see. And Heat,
Mm.
why do you like writing short stories?
Oh, this is actually this thing goes way back up to around 2012. Actually, at that time, those were the days of my hardships, and the actually money problems are all of my life. They are actually like you can say the cushion of my bed. So they always this almost every 2 or 3 days I have some money problems or and any kind of things. So the thing is that I decided that if I have this talent, so I can do one thing, and I will write only one book, one novel, and I will make it so famous, or I will write in such a way that it will become a famous and it will solve my all money
I
problems.
hope so. I
So
hope
one and
so.
all solution for that. So actually I'm working from 2010 about it, and I'm confident about it because I have worked very hard about the plot and everything, all the characters, story, everything. So I don't want anything to be a loose end or something like that that makes that story fail or anything. So I'm trying very hard to make it a big success, not any short or something like that.
So short story, long success.
Yes.
And
Actually, yeah,
go
your
ahead.
story seems like a movie plot itself. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nafi, no. So
All the best.
ask Heat a question and ask me a question about each of our goals.
Mhm. Like I will ask you yours like you first because I have this question in my mind when you said about leasing. So here in India, I mean, especially in my place, where I am living, we have our own house. Otherwise, we live in our parents' house, and we and few people lease their homes. So maybe hereditary people get their land, and we first thing we do is make a home. So like, what is your experience with leasing and living like this?
So I live in an apartment now, and I've lived in apartments often here in New York, in China. When I lived there, I lived in an apartment,
Hmm.
and living in an apartment has the good thing about living in an apartment is that you can easily leave. You can
Yeah.
always, like, after 6 months, after a year, after the lease is done, you just don't renew the lease. You can go to another apartment easily. But the bad news is that you're spending a lot of money. So, for example, I pay $1,500 per month for my apartment. If I get a condo, if I'm able to buy a condo, then I could save a significant amount of money because all I would have to do is pay taxes and the homeowners association. So altogether it'd be about $600. The only bad side is that I cannot easily get rid of it. I mean, it would take 3 to 4 months. You have to sell it, put it on the market, but it's possible that I could rent it. And so, I mean, that why is my mom's living in an apartment now too here? We just sold her house in New York, but she's living in this apartment because she doesn't even know where she wants to live. She doesn't know if she wants to live down here, if she wants to move somewhere else. So I'm just saying, hey, look, mom, live in this apartment here for now, and then we'll figure it out. And so the
Yeah.
plan is sometime towards the end of the year, because her lease is up in beginning of next year. All right, let's see, maybe we'll buy her a condo with the money that she sold from the house in New York, and then her rent would go probably to a half, if not a quarter of what it is right now, because she's making the landlord very wealthy. But in the United States, I think the majority of people rent.
Yeah. I
And
have
I don't know
heard
what the
about it.
actual number is. I would say maybe like 60% rent, 40% own their own homes and stuff. And families in the United States aren't as closely knit perhaps as those in India. I have to, after the students get out of college, they end up usually getting an apartment or buying their own place or this or that. And so,
I think maybe because of globalization, my parents are like, yeah, you have graduated now, you have to move out or either get married or you have to move out kind of attitude. Yeah. Here also.
so maybe it's similar then.
Yeah, no, not in the past. It's only recently, I think.
Mm,
Their parents haven't like only option they have is to get married. That's why this note is there. Notice that that note you talked about. It's there because of sacrifices of a lot of people. They don't have much choices,
yeah.
positive and negative sides, maybe.
It's, yeah,
Yeah.
always pros and cons to everything. I live in this
Mm.
apartment now, but every day I'm thinking, now that my mom and I own this condo, and I realize that, I mean, this person, the tenant is paying a significant amount of money, but so much more than the expenses that my mom and I are making money from
Mm.
this other guy paying the rent. So I'm really looking into me getting my own condo, because if I stay there, I'm going to be paying less than half of less than half of what I'm paying now. And if ever I
Okay.
want to leave, if ever I want to move to Colorado or move to India or whatever, I can just rent
Okay.
it and I'd be making money for the time that I'm away. So, all right, Nafi, ask he a
Here's
question.
the question. Mm, like, yeah, which part of India are you from, Heath?
Oh, I'm from Maharashtra. Actually,
Oh, really?
yeah, exactly. And then I'm from Nagpur actually. Not Nagpur, but
Nagpur.
near
Yeah.
the Nagpur, like in the center of the India.
Yeah, yeah, I know that. Actually, I have been there in Mumbai. You know that not near Nagpur, not in even Navi Mumbai. It's there in Govandi. You know
Okay.
Govandi?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Actually, I have
I
been to Mumbai because actually I used to live in Pune. I was actually working in MNCs like that before
uh-huh.
Corona. So due to
Okay,
Corona, everything shifted, the whole lifestyle shifted, and I have shifted myself to the Nagpur. So I have been
okay,
to Mumbai and I've seen Mumbai. I was actually in Pune for 12 years there. So I
okay.
know, actually, I know pretty much about that part. So you reside
Mm.
in Mumbai, yeah,
Yeah,
in Bhiwandi?
yeah, I did my post graduation in Mumbai in
Okay,
Govandi. Yeah,
okay. And
so
what you do for living?
Now I am like currently a kind of freelancer. I do some statistical programming stuff, SPSS and all, and data entry, things like
Mhm.
that. And also, along with it, I study for competitive examinations
Okay,
like
you are
UPSC.
studying UPSC. Okay, yeah, that's very
Yeah.
ambitious
Mhm.
actually. UPSCs are very hard to crack.
Yeah, very hard.
I myself cracked UPSC when I was when I was studying that, but I
Uh-huh.
did not join actually the services because I passed two exams. One was MCA and another was UPSC at the same time. So I had two paths. Either I go to the technical field or go to the civil services. So I chose
Mhm.
to go to technical, means I become software engineer after that and left UPSC.
Why did you choose to go there when you have government job
Hold on, time
here?
out. We'll come back to this discussion in a second. Let's just stay on the topic of today.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
okay.
And okay, so he
Monroe,
ask a question about Tanafi and me about each of our targets for August.
Okay, I will ask Nafi about. Okay, I will switch to you first because it will make me converse. Okay, so Monroe, I have seen your movie, the with your teenager. Oh, okay, you cannot kill Stephen King,
Mm,
right? You actually directed and acted in that movie itself.
mm.
So what happened to your career? Means after that.
Oh gosh, there's a guy with a leaf blower outside. I can't even hear anything. What did you say?
What happened to your what happened to your acting career?
Didn't take off as much as most actors hope their acting careers are going to take off. I guess that's the case, usually the case. Uh, it was exhausting shooting that movie,
Mhm,
and so after that, I was just, oh my gosh, I have a lot of ideas for screenplays and whatnot, and I could raise the money.
mhm,
I'm confident I could raise the money to shoot another movie, but it was really exhausting doing that. I don't think I really wanted to do it. So I kind of took a break from it after that. And now
mhm.
that's all I'm doing is the YouTube channel really, because it's simpler. I only need to use one person, me. I don't have to manage a big cast and crew of people and don't have to deal with distributors and things and whatnot. So it's still
Okay.
there. I'd still like to get involved with acting in a movie or TV show again. I'm trying to come up with an idea for a web series that I could do on YouTube, like a comedy
Wow.
with short 10-minute episodes, something like that. So I'm trying to think about ideas. So
Mhm,
I'll think I'm probably come up with something eventually, but priorities
mhm,
change in life. Acting used to be my number one priority in life, and now I'm helping my mom.
mhm.
I have break diving now. I'm working
Right.
on this,
Right.
and so it's still something I love to do, but it's not something I'm spending as much time on. No.
yeah.
Oh, that's great.
I guess this
Actually,
whole thing went a different direction. I wanted to keep everything about the actual dives for August, but you guys are all asking all sorts of different questions. So whatever you guys want to talk about is fine. Whatever questions you want to have. So he ask Nafi any question you want. Doesn't matter.
okay, okay. Okay. So, Nafi, so you'll love about books, right? So, have you
Yeah.
created any dive regarding that, or in the past, have you done anything related to the books writing, like you write the review of the book, right? Have you done some similar like that before? Meaning on internet or something like that?
I hear this question every time when I say I read a lot of books. I have indeed
Uh,
read a lot of books, plenty of books, but I am not quite into writing. Not now, but definitely in the future I may write books or anything. Now nowadays I am a part of executives of library near me.
hmm, hmm,
Okay, so we conduct a lot of meetings for youngsters, promoting books and all, and we also have some committees of
hmm.
like children's, women, and all. So I'm a part of that too. But writing is not. I think now. not my thing. I have tried plenty of times, but I don't know why. I don't have enough confidence to show it to others. I just show it to my
Mm.
sister,
So
and whenever
Matthew,
she says it's fine, yeah.
post it for us to read.
You got you guys got me.
You should keep posting such book reviews actually. I mean, it makes conversions actually. So
Oh,
also I like books a lot
me too. I
personally.
like books. Yeah, it's interesting because even though the mass media became more popular, we have
Yeah,
books. It's not died.
mm,
It's in the hearts of people. So
right,
people read books.
right.
I'll
Yeah,
try. I will try to post that, and we'll add that into my dive for August. Is that fine, you guys?
yeah, sure,
Yes,
sure, sure.
that's good. That's good.
That's great.
Okay.
Um,
Now
uh,
one more. Yeah.
what's that?
Mm-hmm.
What did you say?
Like I now I have added one more dive, like
Oh,
one more thing
good.
for August. Yeah.
That's very good. That's very good. Yeah, it's life is tough, and I find if we spend too much time thinking about it, it's just a waste of time. We have to
Yeah.
just say, get a great, acknowledge it, move it out of the way, and just focus on what are we doing this month? What can we do? And the thing that helps too is day by day. No matter how difficult things are going, in for my month of August, I'm not thinking, I'm obviously trying to plan the month, but I'm just thinking, what can I do today to make the most of today, to get through today? Can I survive today? Can I do the things I need to do today? Because you can manage anything in small chunks.
Yeah. Small
But if,
small steps that accumulates and into a big one. We don't see
yeah,
that, but success follows. That's how it works.
so
Monroe, actually, I had this. I had to make a video on success, and when I was searching for the meaning of success, I kind of felt like success is not something that we can interpret in words. It's just that if you can move from one thing to other thing and do that at that moment, then you are successful. If you can move on and do the things that you really have to do, then you are a successful person. So according to me, that is success. Yeah,
yeah,
I think you
there are a
got it
lot of
now.
varying definitions of it, and you're right. And it ultimately depends on you. If, for example, for me, I heard something recently that was that there's a difference between accomplishment and success. And for example,
Mhm.
and I realize that's why I sometimes feel a little bit down because I am an incredibly accomplished person. I've written and
Yeah.
published 10 books. I've been on talk shows. I've produced and acted in movies. I created break diving. I've gone to Iraq and survived the war. I mean, I'm an accomplished man, but
Yeah.
I don't consider myself a success because I don't have the recognition for being an actor or producer. And break diving doesn't have as many people as I would like it to have. And I give public speak. This is me. I'm public speaking right now, but I'm not doing speeches like I used to. I used to give speeches to hundreds and hundreds of people. And I thought that was going to be the stepping stone to thousands of people, tens of thousands. And it kind of went up. And then same thing with the acting. I thought my acting career was taking off and I was getting interviewed, movies and this and that. And then, so
Mhm.
my other people look at me and consider me a success. But in my mind, I don't think I am. I think I'm just somebody who's accomplished a lot of things. And I want to get to the point
Ha,
where in my mind, I feel like, yes, I am a success.
like, have you tried to explore why do you feel like that? Like, like you know, understanding the definition of success? Or do you know why you feel like that?
I mean, I think so. I mean, I know that the things that I know that I'm an incredible actor. I know that I'm an incredible
Mhm.
writer. I know that I'm an incredible speaker. I know that breakdiving is a wonderful community. I know that
Yeah.
I help lots of people. And it's like, great, I know all this stuff, but none of the things that I'm doing are getting the recognition or credit that they deserve. And that
Okay.
is very disappointing and upsetting and frustrating. And so that's what I want. I want breakdiving to take off. I want people to finally go, my gosh, that Monroe is, and making money from all of these things where it's like, wow, even though you can't measure something's value in money, it is a good barometer. And
Mhm.
if all of a sudden breakdiving is making $533,000 of net income per year, wow, well, that's a success. And
Okay.
you can't deny it. Whereas now, is breakdiving a success already? Yes. You can't deny that. I mean, here we are, and you met me, and I've met the two of you, and you've met other people in the community. And that's one of the missions of the company is to help bring people together from around the world. So it's doing that.
So you
But
like make things best, right?
what's
You
that?
want it to be the one of the best thing. So you want to be the one of the best thing in the world, or kind of like that.
I would say so. I'd like to have an
Okay.
impact that is global and that
Hmm.
is
And I see a potential here. Like, yeah, we can conduct meetings in India or Nigeria, as you said, and it will hit off. I think so. Like, I
hope
have
so.
seen events like this. Yeah, yeah. Fingers
No.
crossed.
Fingers crossed. We'll see.
Yeah,
Anyway, let's make
yeah.
August a fantastic month. Can't wait to
Mhm.
see the writings. Can't wait to see the dance videos. And I can't wait to tell you that I've got the lease done and I've solved my other problem, which you guys know about.
Yeah.
And I will see you guys in the community again soon. I know you both signed up for some more events, so hope to see you soon.
Yeah.
If you see that people have signed up for events and you want that person to attend, send that person a private message in the community. It will send that person an email. So
Okay.
if you want, for example, Ria or whatever, hey Ria, I saw you signed up. I just wanted to remind you it's today, and I hope to see you there. Just make sure it's a brand new message because the emails only go out when you send a brand new message. Cool.
Message. Okay.
Yep.
That compose button, right? In there,
I'm sorry.
that compose button in our mail, in the break diving platform itself,
Yeah, yeah.
or do we have to
Just
create a mail in our
no, no,
own email?
just send a private message in break diving.
Okay, okay. I will do that. Definitely.
Cool. Great to see you both.
Bye.
Nice to see you, Monroe.
Bye, Chandra. Bye, Nafi. See you soon.
Bye. Oh,
Bye.
sorry. Bye, Monroe.
Bye.
Bye, Nafi.